What's up everybody and welcome back to Post Hype. Today we're going to be doing a breakdown for the second official trailer of the Super Mario Bros. Movie being released by Nintendo and Illumination. We're covering a bunch of interesting things that you guys might have missed, as well as some Easter eggs pertaining all the way back to Mario's very first video game appearance. If you guys appreciate the work we put into this video, make sure to smash that like button, but let's not waste another second of your time and jump right into our very first Easter egg. So where the trailer kicks off, we get a nervous Mario walking out into a coliseum or arena of sorts. However, the first distinct thing that you're going to notice is the banana themed architecture and all of the Kongs that are sitting in the arena. It is hard to spot anything that isn't a Kong, so that leads us to believe that this is some sort of island or land controlled by the Kongs themselves. We get a side profile of the bright red girder that Donkey Kong and Mario are about to battle on. And in this shot, you can see that the girder is actually an almost one-to-one recreation of the level where we saw Mario and Donkey Kong fight for the first time all the way back in the Donkey Kong arcade game. You can see details such as the blue ladders and the barrels and the tires suspended in the air, as well as some more red platforms directly below them. This all emulates the exact type of level layout you would see in the original Donkey Kong arcade game. Another cool thing to notice is there are other references in this arena as well, such as Mario's iconic yellow and brick blocks that are visible in the background. None of these blocks have question marks on them, however, so Mario probably won't be receiving any power-ups during this particular fight. The trailer goes on to give us our first appearances of Princess Peach and Cranky Kong, who originally debuted in the Donkey Kong arcade games Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong Jr., and Donkey Kong 3. Cranky Kong seems to be presiding over the contest as some sort of ruler or monarch. Perhaps this is a world that is somewhat removed from Mushroom Kingdom and is under Kong rule instead. Maybe Princess Peach is being held captive by the Kongs and Mario will go on his first adventure after defeating Donkey Kong to save her and earning her trust as he makes his way through this new world. Fun fact about Donkey Kong in this movie, it's actually the first redesign of the character since he was made into a 3D model for Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo. Now look, further on into the trailer, we get our first great look at Luigi, who is suspended in mid-air as Bowser pushes him for more information about his brother Mario. However, the biggest takeaway from this is that we get to hear Charlie Day's performance of the much more nervous Mario brother for the very first time.
Every human being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit with a hat with the letter of his first name on it. Because I don't.
And as Luigi talks, we see a few brief shots of Mario and Luigi working together as actual plumbers for their day jobs, which looks like could potentially be taking place on Earth in New York City. That would be a callback to the original cartoons and the not mentioned enough Mario Brothers movie. Or maybe it should be mentioned a little bit less. However, next up on the list, as we move to the interior of Princess Peach's castle, you can see that behind Peach is the same stained glass window from her castle in Super Mario 64. Just another cool little added touch that goes to show all of the details that Nintendo and Illumination have been focusing on while making this movie. Now look, it looks like the Toads are preparing for battle with Bowser, and the trailer gives us a sneak peek of them all gathered around a table showing the different worlds of this Mario universe. We have the Mushroom Kingdom at the bottom, a sand world on the left edge, a kingdom featuring stone ruins in the center, which could perhaps be the world of the Kongs that we saw earlier in this trailer. And on the lower right, we get a grassy world with mountains reminiscent of Yoshi's Island for the Super Nintendo. That and two lava worlds. For Bowser, perhaps? You'll notice that while there have been a lot of shots of ice in the trailer, especially in the first one we got a few months back, it doesn't seem to be on the map. Well, actually, it is. If you take a deep look into the second fiery island on the right, it has icy edges. This shot seems to be clearly taking place after Bowser's recent inquisition of the ice world of the penguins. The map reflects the ice world's destruction, unfortunately. Now look, the trailer goes on to give us another shot of Princess Peach and Toad walking towards the camera. Princess Peach is wearing a suit very eerily reminiscent to what she wears while riding motorbikes in Mario Kart, and Toad whips out a frying pan, which has to be a reference to Princess Peach's frying pan that she uses for her smash attacks in Super Smash Bros. Now for our next part of the breakdown, it seems that Princess Peach has constructed an obstacle course in order to train Mario for the difficulties that lie ahead. This course is just chock full of references to the traditional Mario levels. It's constructed out of yellow blocks, brick blocks, and pipes, but we also see bullet bill cannons, mechanical piranha plants, spike traps, falling platforms, and even the iconic flagpole marking the end of the course. Now, one of our favorite little Easter eggs here at the channel, however, has to be this close-up look that we get at these rotating circles, which stand in as the normal rotating fire hazards that we get in most 2D Mario games. It's so cool of the team over at Illumination to be able to find a way to incorporate those fiery balls of death into Mario's training course. But look, for those of you who wanted to see Mario fly in this movie, you are in luck. Here in the trailer, we get some brief footage of Mario using the Tanuki suit to gain the ability to fly. It seems like he's racing this fireball that's headed towards Princess Peach's castle. And as he gets closer to the ground, you can see a bonsai Bill in the distance chasing after him. For all of you pyromaniacs out there, however, keep watching, because this next one's for you. Here is another classic power-up in the Field of Fire Flowers. We see Princess Peach demonstrate how to use their power as her clothes change color and she gains the ability to wield fireballs just like Fire Mario does in most of his games. Now, remember those areas on the map that the Toads were looking at that had a grassy and mountainous vibe? Well, those might be the Yoshi Islands, because it looks like the wild region is full of stampedes of Yoshis of so many different vibrant colors. However, we can spot a single green Yoshi in the pack as well. Could this be a particular Yoshi that everybody has come to know and love, or will we find out when the movie releases? Now look, alright friends, as the trailer begins to wrap up, we get one of our biggest Easter eggs, if not one of at least the biggest references in the entire trailer. At one point, Princess Peach says,
"There's a huge universe out there. With a lot of galaxies."
Now, this doesn't seem to be much more than a name drop, but it does seem to be a not so subtle reference to Super Mario Galaxy. And coincidentally enough, we see Mario and Luigi tumbling through this colorful nebula, as Luigi is wearing the same bag of tools that we see during his plumber work. It's pretty safe to assume that the pair accidentally walked into a pipe while on the job, and this whole area is what is inside the warped pipes. You can even see streams of light coming in and out of water pipes in the distance. This is likely where Mario and Luigi get separated as they travel from their world to the Mushroom Kingdom, and as we know, Mario arrives there alone per the teaser trailer. Now, for an Easter egg that is most definitely going to be more noticeable and possibly a fan favorite, you all saw it already, but we're going to take a look at it right here. That's right, we get Mario and his official Mario Kart. Well, there are many spin-off Mario games, including Super Smash Bros. And the various Mario sports titles, but none of them are quite as popular as Mario Kart, so it makes sense that we're going to see it in this movie. However, when Mario lands, the biggest Easter egg of all is us being able to get a glimpse at the iconic Rainbow Road. However, as most of the Rainbow Road seemingly takes place in space in the video games, this one seems to be leaving the Mushroom Kingdom as Mario and his new ragtag team go on to defeat Bowser. Now that's all we have for today's video. We want to thank you guys for checking out our very first breakdown here at Post Hype. If you guys have anything you want to say down in the comments below, we'd love to chat, and we read every single comment that's mentioned. If you guys liked it, make sure to smash that like button, and if you didn't, make sure to let us know where we can improve. We're always open to feedback. Thank you guys for checking out today's breakdown video, and we hope you're here for the next one. I'm MJ, your host. This has been Post Hype. We hope you guys have a wonderful day, and peace out.